Hello, my name is Lisa Smith. I am from Rigorous Resources by Lisa and I Heart Clip Art, both on TPT. When I first started this Teacher Pay Teachers journey, I knew nothing. I really knew nothing. I had to learn the hard way how to merge PDFs and make square covers and make zip files and add banners and link related products. All that I had to do on my own and search for that. So I wanted to create a couple videos that were easy, quick, hopefully less than 5 minutes, to show you how to do these things. So today I am creating square covers for your TPT resources, which also means we are merging PDFs because it's really the easiest way to do it without messing up your product, the easiest way that I know to do it without messing up your product. And I will even show you something I've been doing lately to even make it easier. But here we go. So I'm going to tell you how to do it and show you step by step at my normal pace, probably a little slower than my normal pace. And then I'm going to show you this page, which is the easy steps page, and you can take a picture of it or you can screenshot it, and you will know how to do the steps step by step, and it'll be a lot easier after you have watched me. So I am going to come back to this page, so really you do not have to write anything down, just follow along. All right, so I have a product of mine I'm going to pull up. It is my theme test, and once I'm done with my theme test, and this is how I used to do it, a little different now, but I used to make my theme test the way I wanted it, have the cover that I wanted, and then I would make my 8x8, which is really what you can do. Now I just start with the 8x8, but this is an easy way to transform or put all your old products into 8x8 or your new ones, however you want to do it. So here is the way to do it. So step one is you need to open a new file, a new blank file. Get rid of these two things on there, get a blank file, and then we're going to go to design, page setup. Once again, I have this written down, and in that box we're going to put 8x8, and that makes your square. So now you have the square. Now we need to put our stuff in it. So we're going to go back to the old one that you've already designed. This is a good way to take some of your old stuff and make it 8x8. I just click on one thing and then Control A, and it clicks on everything on the page, and copy it. So copy everything on that page, and then we're going to paste it in the new file. And you'll immediately see that there's no background. Zoom out a little bit. That there's no background, and you can't see some of my white images, of course. So the first thing I'm going to do is make this the same background as the other product I had that I want to make it link to. That was a rip book. It'll take me a second. Nope. Well, I should have pre-thought that. There it is. And I'm going to make that. So now I have to make this fit on this. So I'm going to make that just a little bit littler. And I'm going to push this up and do the same thing for this. I'm trying to make room for everything. And I can already tell that these are going to be too big to fit here, so I'm going to make them a little smaller. Really doesn't take long, it's just a little tweaking. So I'm going to do that, then I'm going to put these up here. So you get the picture. We're going to get it all to fit here on this. And for time's sake, I'm just going to pull them in there. They actually need to be a little bit smaller. And I'm a perfectionist, so I'm going to try to do it the best I can. Okay, so then we're going to take it, put it in here. Wow, nothing ever goes easy when you're trying to show someone. And then I'm going to bring this up because we're going to need room for these other words. It's not perfect, but I'm going to leave it like that for now. And that's going to have to be a little bit smaller, maybe a 16. And I want that to fit right under there. And it does. And then we're going to bring that up. And then we're going to bring my Rigorous Resources by Lisa up. Now in an ideal world, this would be all pretty and perfect. and that would be done. That's where I want it. It's the 8x8. So then I'm going to file and save that. I'm going to save it as the same thing as the regular file is, theme test, but I'm going to put underscore just 8x8. That way, I don't, if I save it as theme test exactly the same, it's going to save over my other thing, my actual test, and that would make me cry. So I don't want to do that. So I'm going to save it as an 8x8, and I'm going to save it as this document. And then I just do this for security. It secures everything on there. I'm also going to save it as a JPEG, and then I'm going to, well, you can't see that. I'm going to save it as a JPEG, and then I'm going to insert it here. You don't have to do this, but I like doing it because then I delete this other one. So this is really just a picture now. And I only do that because I don't want anybody taking my PDF apart and then taking each one of these files and then they have their own theme test. I don't want to do that. So anyway, so now I'm going to save it as a PDF. And now that is my cover. I'm not done because my cover, I need that to be the same product as this test. I want it to be the same product. So now I go to this website. It is on the list right here. It's called smallpdf.com merge-pdf. So it's a PDF merger website. It is my best friend. I love this website. I will start by going to the drop PDFs here. I'll choose the file. I'm going to choose my 8x8. That's going to be the first file I pull up. That'll be the first page in the file when it's merged. And then I'll click here, add more PDFs. And I'm going to add the actual test itself. And let me grab it out of my folder here. And there's the theme test itself. And you can see it has the old cover, the portrait shape cover on there. And when it all loads, this purple line up, it'll say merge PDF. I'm going to click on merge PDF and download the file. And I can save it. And then what I do is I save it as theme test merged. But since this is just a practice, I'm going to put sample. Okay, and then I'm going to save that to my desktop or wherever I want to save it. I normally save things in my file. So I will save that. And you'll see it'll open up here. And it is square cover. And then the next page will be the regular cover. And then there's your resource. So that is the way I have done all my products except for the last few products. You can go ahead and post this now, and this will show up as an option to pick. That'll be your cover. The last few resources, I've done something a little different. I was thinking, why am I creating these portrait and then moving it over and creating it and moving it around? Why don't I just make it one cover? So I started, let me see, my last one was my surface area flip book. So the last one you'll see, my cover is here. Well, this is my cover, my 8x8 cover. And then it starts right into the product. And how I did that was I just created the product itself and did not put any kind of cover on it. And then I opened up a 8x8 file, made it 8x8 just like I did on the other, and just made my cover one time. So that's how I've been doing it lately. So when people open my new products, you'll see just one 8x8 cover, and then they'll see the actual product. So there's not that extra cover page in there. Either way, how you decide to do it, it's the same steps, except for if you decide to just make the 8x8 and you don't have the old cover, you can just basically don't have to copy and paste anything over. You just make it and merge it. So that's the best way to do that. If you're trying to change your cover to an 8x8, it's going to distort everything and it's not going to be right. You can't do that. You really have to start with a fresh square page and then put your stuff on it and then merge them. That is the best way to do that I know of. It's quick, it's easy. It doesn't seem quick, but after you do it 3 or 4 times, it really is super easy. So hope that is easy for you and works well for you. I will see you next time. Thanks.